she received a sudden message that changed everything. Her face, captured on camera, said more than words ever could. Can you believe this? A single moment, no longer than 15 seconds, would ripple through the palace, leaving staff, security, and even her closest aides stunned. Today, we uncover what happened that day, how the palace responded, and why this could mark a turning point in Queen Camilla's life. The morning began like any other in Windsor. The air was crisp, the skies clear, and Queen Camilla attended a planned event in support of rural heritage initiatives. She wore a soft grey coat, delicately trimmed with silver, and offered warm greetings to the attending supporters. Her smile was measured, her words gracious. Everything seemed calm, rehearsed and under control. Yet, in the blink of an eye, that calm would be shattered. What she saw, or rather read, would leave her frozen in a way few had ever witnessed. Just moments after leaving the stage, a royal aide approached her, holding a folded or sealed note. The interaction lasted no longer than 15 seconds. But in that brief moment, everything changed. Camilla paused. Her polite smile vanished. Her posture stiffened. Security instinctively closed in. Guests, staff, photographers, all sensed a shift in the air. This is absolutely shocking. Within 3 minutes, the Queen Consort was quietly escorted from the venue. No formal announcement, no royal wave, only stunned silence. What could have been written in that note to shake a woman known for her composure? By the time she returned to Clarence's house, the palace had gone into a quiet state of lockdown. Trusted aides cleared her schedule. Her private secretary awaited her arrival. Inside, the environment was guarded, solemn, almost tense. Sources tell us the note concerned a serious medical matter involving someone very close to her, a family member with whom she has long-standing emotional ties. While the palace has not released names, insiders suggest it may have involved her son, Tom Parker Bowles. Can you believe this? Even for someone accustomed to protocol, the news was deeply personal and profoundly shocking. Behind closed doors, Camilla sat quietly for nearly an hour, holding the note, speaking very little. Her aides were instructed to pause all engagements for the next 48 hours. She requested no calls, no press statements, just privacy. King Charles reached out immediately, canceling his own meetings to speak with her directly. According to one aide, it wasn't the king calling the queen, it was Charles calling Camilla. The room remained quiet, heavy with emotion. What do you think about this? How does someone so poised navigate private heartbreak under the constant gaze of the public? Within minutes, emergency protocols were activated. Prince William, Princess Anne, and senior palace officials were briefed individually. Several upcoming engagements were postponed. Security measures increased. The official line was simple: Her Majesty has adjusted her schedule due to private family matters. Pause right here. Do you think William would actually strip Camilla's title? Comment below. Even with careful planning, the palace could not fully contain the ripple effect. Cameras captured the first hints of concern, and the world noticed. A single photograph went viral, Camilla's expression frozen, unreadable, deeply human. Social media exploded with reactions ranging from empathy to speculation. Queen Camilla trended on X, with thousands dissecting her expression. This is absolutely shocking. Some posts expressed sympathy. Whatever she heard, it clearly shook her. Others speculated wildly about health crises, family emergencies, or palace politics. For the first time in years, the public saw vulnerability in someone often seen as untouchable. The incident forced a reassessment of Camilla's role within the monarchy. 4 of her 6 upcoming appearances were postponed. Others were under review. Some duties were temporarily delegated to Princess Anne and the Duchess of Edinburgh. Sources suggest a soft reset, moving her focus from formal state events to smaller, personal engagements that allow her space to recover emotionally. Can you believe this? Even in positions of immense power, the human element cannot be ignored. This moment may redefine how Camilla approaches her public life, balancing vulnerability with duty. For all the ceremonial duties and titles, Camilla remains a mother, a grandmother, and a wife. Inside the palace, aides noted a subtle shift in her demeanor, longer pauses, quieter speech, and more introspection. Her children reportedly rallied around her, providing comfort and support. King Charles, adjusting his own schedule, remained by her side. This is absolutely shocking. For the public, it was a rare glimpse into the emotional core of someone often judged only by appearances. The palace faced a delicate balancing act, protecting the Queen Consort's privacy while maintaining the perception of stability. Royal staff redistributed responsibilities, ensuring continuity for official events while shielding Camilla from media scrutiny. Social media and press coverage heightened the tension. The monarchy, though symbolic, relies on its human representatives, and even the strongest can falter. Can the crown show vulnerability and still command respect? This question now resonates louder than ever. Camilla's immediate response was one of quiet withdrawal. She spent more time at high growth Grove house, surrounded by a few trusted individuals. Future public appearances were carefully curated, with the palace considering charitable or community engagements reflecting resilience, health, and empathy. Insiders say this approach allows her to protect her emotional space while demonstrating commitment to service. Can you believe this? A royal redefining engagement, not through pomp, but through genuine connection for the public. Camilla's vulnerability softened her image. No longer distant, she appeared human, relatable, and resilient. Social media commentary reflected this shift, with many expressing newfound empathy. Even critics acknowledged the weight of the moment. What do you think about this? Does seeing Camilla in this light change how you perceive her? This emotional transparency could mark a subtle but profound change in the monarchy's relationship with its audience. The ripple effects reached beyond Clarence House. Staff, planners, and extended family adjusted schedules to accommodate her absence. Strategists discussed long-term contingency plans in case of prolonged withdrawal, balancing emotional needs with institutional requirements. This incident reminded everyone that the monarchy, while steeped in tradition, must accommodate the human realities of those who serve it. Can you believe this? Even crowns cannot shield from personal trials. Queen Camilla's moment of silence was not merely a pause, it was a revelation. A woman often judged by her role showed raw, unguarded emotion. It reshaped public perception, bridging the gap between royal icon and relatable human being. Her resilience, observed quietly behind closed doors, may become a defining part of her legacy. This is absolutely shocking. In that one moment, the world saw Camilla not just as a title holder, but as a woman navigating life's profound challenges. The palace's careful management balanced discretion with continuity. Smaller engagements, family-centered appearances, and supportive partnerships with other royals maintained visibility without press intrusion. Insiders suggest a strategic, empathetic approach may redefine how the monarchy handles personal crises in the public eye. Can you believe this? Even centuries-old institutions must adapt when the human element intervenes. Moments like these invite reflection. What does it mean for the monarchy to display vulnerability? How should public figures balance private struggles with public expectations? Pause right here. Do you think William would actually strip Camilla's title? Comment below. Sharing your perspective is part of understanding these complex royal dynamics. The viral image, the silence, and the subtle withdrawal left a lasting impression. For many, Camilla became a symbol of authenticity. Her emotional moment challenged long-held perceptions and sparked conversations about empathy, resilience, and the pressures of life under a crown. What do you think about this? Could vulnerability become a strength in leadership? Royal aides and strategists continue to craft her next appearances carefully. Personal causes, quiet charity work, and community initiatives provide opportunities for Camilla to re-engage on her own terms. Experts speculate this may redefine her role, balancing ceremonial duties with emotional authenticity. Can you believe this? A crown now carries not just duty, yes, but the power of empathy. This incident also underscores the fragility of royal institution. Even the most composed figures can be shaken. The palace's quick response mitigated public concern, but it also revealed a system grappling with the reality of human vulnerability. For historians, it may serve as a case study in balancing tradition with humanity. Inside Clarence House, Camilla leaned on her family and husband for support. Extended periods of quiet reflection, measured engagement, and controlled visibility allowed her to recover privately. This isn't weakness. It's a display of measured strength, illustrating how personal resilience can coexist with public responsibility. This is absolutely shocking. The events of that day will be remembered not for scandal, but for the human element revealed. Camilla showed the world a side rarely seen, a woman capable of grace and poise, even while quietly grappling with deep personal challenges. Can you believe this? Few moments in modern royal history have carried such emotional weight. While this story shares personal challenges, it is intended to highlight empathy, resilience, and the humanity behind royal title. Every individual faces moments that test their composure. The palace, the public, and Camilla herself remind us that strength often lies in vulnerability. Do you think Camilla deserves